Welcome back, everyone. Our special guest on Talk Philly this noon is a philanthropist, radio and television talk show host, journalist. He truly does it all. He's also a well-known author. His latest work is entitled Death of a King, the real story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s final year, and it's available right now. Let's welcome the one and only Tavis Smiley to the show.
Good to see you, man. How are you?
Likewise, man. Doing well. Good to see you.
Wonderful.
Many books have been written by and on the slain civil rights leader. Yours is very unique. It takes a unique angle. Why is this different?
Because it looks at just the last year of his life, April 4, '67. He gives the most controversial speech of his life called Beyond Vietnam, where he calls the U.S. the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today. 1 year to the day later, April 4, '68, they shoot him dead. The question the book wrestles with is what happens to Martin King in that year? Who is he really when everything and everybody turns on him? The White House turns on him, the media turns on him, white folk turn on him. The last poll taken in his life, 75% of the American people thought he was irrelevant, but hold on to your head. Almost 60% of black people thought Martin King was persona non grata. Everybody turned on him when he came out against the war, and the book is a fascinating look at how he navigates the last mile of the way, so to speak.
How did you research it? You must have talked to so many people that were close to him, and including, of course, his late wife.
Yeah, I call this a historical novel because it reads like a novel. It's historical, everything's accurate. There are pages and pages of endnotes at the back of the text, so you can see where I got the research. But at the end of the day, he has three principal biographers, Taylor Branch, David Garrow, and Claiborne Carson. They've done the heavy lifting to make this book, Death of a King, possible, but they have not ever drilled down, nobody has until now, on just that last year. And although we've deified King in death, we really demonized him in life. And nobody knows that last year how everybody and everything, the cosmos basically, Yuki, kind of turned against him.
You called him misunderstood.
Yeah. He is misunderstood. And all these years later, still misunderstood because his martyrdom has muffled, has undermined his message. We spend so much time talking about King, the icon, and I think a lot of folk, think that King only gave one speech in his life, I Have a Dream. And they think the speech only had one line in it, that my children will live in a nation where they'll not be judged by the color of their skin, by the content of their character. He gave speeches all the time. But if you think that you know King or love him or respect him, and you're stuck in 1963, then you don't see what happens for the next 5 years of his life, especially in the last year. And why is it important? Because whether you're talking Yuki or Tavis or anybody else, we come to know who we are in the dark and difficult days of our lives. So if you don't know Martin in the dark and difficult days this last year, you really don't know him.
Almost out of time. Throughout the book, you call him Doc. Why?
I want to humanize him. I want to take him off that pedestal and put you in his space with him so you can walk this journey with him the last year. So he's Doc to you like he is to his colleagues and friends.
7:30 tonight, you are doing?
Free library. Can't wait. I love the free library.
Book signing?
Book
talking
signing,
about
lecture.
The book?
We'll be there.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Yuki.
Always appreciate you, indeed. Death of a King, the real story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s final year is available once again right now. Kate has your forecast when we come back.